everybody, Brendan here from ERA Properties in Princeton with another episode of Fix It with Brenden. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go back to the garden, one of my great loves. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to put together a few episodes, and the first thing we're going to start is with the spring crops. We're going to do planting potatoes, and these are seed potatoes that I harvested last year that I didn't get a chance to eat, and they're going to be my crop for the following year. We're also going to show you how to plant horseradish, onions, and scallions. We're also going to do transplants, everything from lettuce to broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and we're going to plant seeds. Certain plants you want to do seeds because they don't transplant well. One thing we are going to do is we're going to do pickles. We're going to grow the small pickles, and we're going to show you how to make a hot, spicy dill. You're going to love it. Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do is the spring plants. And a lot of plants, what I like to do is I like to buy transplants because that cuts down the amount of time from the time you plant them until the time you harvest them. We got a lot of different plants here that I bought. This here is kale, which is great for all your salads, and it's also good for smoothies. My daughter Kate loves these in smoothies. Another great crop is, most people haven't had it, is Swiss chard. The great thing about chard is it grows from early spring to the end. The leaves you use like spinach, and the stalks you use like celery. So you can do stir fries with these. Cabbage, another one of my favorites. I love making coleslaw with this, and this year I'm going to try and learn how to make kimchi. Now here we have arugula, which is great for salads. This here is my parsley. Parsley is great. It's a superfood. Just loaded with vitamins. Use it fresh, chopped up in a lot of different dishes, especially stir fries. I also dehydrate this and use it for seasoning. Brussels sprouts, another great food, great in stir fries. This one I don't have to look at. This is cilantro. It's great in all your different dishes. I also let this go to seed and use the seeds, which is a seasoning called coriander. And then we're going to do also cauliflower, which is another dish that's great in a lot of different ways. So that's what, and also for transplant, these are all the spring transplants. Once we get a little into much more warmer weather, we're going to get into the peppers and tomatoes and the warm weather crops. Oh. 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 Alright, and now we're going to get into the root plants, one of which is horseradish, because I want to make my own cocktail mix. Another great thing to get out of the garden is onions. Love my onions, both fresh and sauteed. And then if you want something that's not as sharp, shallots are great, especially for salads when you're looking for a mild onion taste. Now there's also other root crops that you can plant in the ground, such as beets, carrots, parsnips, turnips, which are terrific for soups in the fall. The last thing that we're going to talk about are potatoes, which are my favorite. These are Yukon Golds, and what I love about this is what I don't eat in the fall, I use to plant in the spring. So the crop regenerates year after year after year, which is terrific. And it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me on Plant It with Brenden, which is going to be a separate series just on veggies and what we can do with them. So, if you like us, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.